dog. I fought the motherfucker that last game. I feel like I should have won that one. You get that shit I seen you about to play at the lounge though, bro?
Every time I'ma step with the steppers, black and white beans looking like pepper. Flawless diamonds, yeah, I'm good under pressure. 400 racks tucked in the dresser. Blowing money fast like Big Meech. Thinking that the
spin and slide. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me?
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yellow.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And it is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. They go play fake. Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes.
Man, why these niggas ain't picking the fucking ball?
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air, it made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10. Gets it down to about the 24-yard line. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes able to find Gray here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, 43. Right side.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Here's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On the ready. Cluster, stick. Ball red. Strike, press, put.
It's Young off play action. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Young off the play fake. And that is going to be...
Fucking flags, man.
They're such a talented team of defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Next. 43 rail. Ready?
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll play fake. Now Young. Quick throw there is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help you.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Going for it with Sanders. And he's got room. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, 51 yards. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
On the ball. Ready?
They go play action. YungG buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Come on, set. Right, 97. Ready.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now here's YungG.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now YungG.
swat that one away.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A run by Pacheco on second down. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. The offense on third down, they've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Panthers 17, Chiefs 7. Pinheiro, the kickoff for the Panthers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Second and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. On first down, Mahomes flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes being chased out left. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And how about that for getting what you need? It's a gain of 9 there on 4th and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
Hey, 57, 57.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Following the interception, YungG forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready, ready. Don't blue. Red, cycle. Ready?
On 1st and 10, YungG. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, YungG. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The YungG keeps it, moving right. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second.
Here we go.
So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Now a second down throw for Young. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Young on third down. Now that's complete to Sanders. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's here's Sanders. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That throw by Young incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, second down and 10. Young will set to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Young on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on fourth down.
On the ball. Ready?
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they just get the play off. Now Young. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here we go, set. 43 rail.
Now Young going to move him around. Sanders diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two.
Ready?
The Young's going to throw for this. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up two more.
Panthers 28, Chiefs 7. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
43, 15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
Yellow.
First down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Easy. 15.
And again, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready to go. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. Turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Mahomes going to throw.
The 3-yard line.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, were they about 95% chance?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
So this play, you know, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break off big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. It's Young off play action. Touchdown! Terrace Marshall, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. And that is incomplete. Oh, my goodness. He was in his own zip code, but somehow could not look it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
41 yards on the play.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Drill, 52. Set.
And Young's going to throw it here. They'll roll him out right. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.